The more the tomato is known, the more surprising it is. Its essential characteristic is that it is a surviving plant, whose fruits have such healthy properties that laboratories tried to encapsulate them in pills. Born somewhere between Chile and Mexico, due to its incredible genetic diversity, which allowed it to adapt to new conditions. According to the 300 scientists who in 2012 managed to finish the tomato genome sequence, it has 35,000 genes, 7,000 more than humans, a consequence of mutations that tripled its DNA several times. This does not mean that it is a more complex being than man, but that as a species it has many resources to adapt to the environment. The tomato, Solanum lycopersicum, left America with the Spanish, who took it to Europe and Asia. The word derives from the Aztec zitomatl, fruit with a navel. Tomato properties: the tomato contains few calories. 100 grams provide only 18, since most of its weight, 95%, corresponds to water. Its bittersweet taste is due to a small amount of simple sugars and some organic acids, such as citric and malic, responsible for making it appetizing and digestive. Compared to other fruits and vegetables, it has little fiber, 1.8%, but the seeds, pulp and skin are enough to promote intestinal transit. Antioxidant vitamins: it stands out for its content in the trio of antioxidant vitamins C, E and A, the latter in the form of the precursor beta-carotene. Taking 200 grams of tomato covers 80% of the daily needs for vitamin C, 27% of vitamin A and 13% of vitamin E. The three vitamins prevent tissue degeneration, premature aging and collaborate with the immune system. The content of group B vitamins stands out, higher than that of other vegetables, especially vitamins B1, B6 and especially folic acid. 200 grams cover 25% of the needs. These nutrients favor the obtaining of energy from food and benefit the nervous system. No few minerals: the tomato has a good variety of minerals. The most abundant are potassium, 300 milligrams, 100 grams, phosphorus, 27 milligrams, and magnesium, 20 milligrams. The iron it brings is not negligible, 0.5 milligrams, 100 grams, so 200 grams cover 6% of daily needs in adult women and 8% in men. Very rich in lycopene: one of the great virtues of tomato is its lycopene content, about 3000 mcg, 100 grams, the well-known crotinoid pigment with antioxidant effects that gives it its attractive red color. Tomato health benefits: according to several studies, individuals who consume more lycopene acquire extraordinary protection against cardiovascular diseases, reduce the risk of diabetes, Alzheimer's, blindness, deafness and other disorders associated with premature aging. Initiated for the bones: a study conducted in Canada has shown that lycopene contributes to good bone health, especially in women after menopause. Anti-cancer effect: it is also attributed an important anti-cancer effect in relation to several organs, especially kidney, prostate, lung, intestine, stomach and lungs. As an antioxidant, lycopene is more powerful than vitamin E and its effect is multiplied by being accompanied by other carotenes such as phytoene, lutein and beta-carotene. The latter can be transformed into vitamin A when the body needs it to protect the skin, eyes or participate in the growth and regeneration of bones or in the formation of embryonic tissue. Recent studies have shown that yellow and orange tomatoes contain less lycopene than red ones. However, it is in the tetracyst lycopene form, which is more easily assimilated by the body. Better cooked than raw: the best sources of lycopene are cooked tomato-based products, because lycopene is absorbed 3 times as effectively after heat has broken through cell membranes and allowed them to escape. That is why the most abundant sources of lycopene are purees, and especially sauces or concentrates, and even more so if they are made at home with ripe seasonal tomatoes and olive oil, which favors their absorption. A lie of the heart: the properties of lycopene have led scientists at the University of Cambridge, United Kingdom, to investigate the efficacy of taking a 7 mg pill, equivalent to 2.5 tomatoes, daily in the treatment of heart conditions. The study has shown that the compound notably improves the flexibility of blood vessels and consequently prevents relapses in patients. The research confirmed the results of previous studies, such as that of the University of the East, Finland, which had followed the evolution of 1,000 men aged 46 to 65 years for 12 years and had found that those with higher levels of lycopene in the blood they had a 60% lower risk of having a heart attack. Old results in general, the tomato was digestive and few people show adverse reactions. Only immature specimens can cause problems in sensitive stomachs. But he has not always been viewed favorably. The tomato plant belongs to the Solanaceae family and, like its relatives, the eggplant, the potato or the pepper, contains small amounts of toxic alkaloids in the leaves and fruits that tend to disappear with ripening. One of these alkaloids, alpha-tomatin, may partly explain its anti-cancer properties. Another precaution comes from macrobiotics, the energy diet developed by the Japanese George Osawa. According to this, the tomato, being an extremely yin food, can favor the appearance of some discomforts. However, in a healthy person, with a balanced diet, the tomato is not associated with negative effects. The tomato in the kitchen. More than 20,000 varieties with peculiar shapes, colors and aromas have been developed in the world. Most are red, but there are also yellow, orange, pink, purple, green or even multicolored and striped. Heston Blumenthal, one of the most prestigious chefs in the world, and a tomato enthusiast, launched an investigation to find out which molecules were responsible for the great power that this vegetable has to add flavor. Ambassador of the umami flavor, the scientists discovered that the tomato contains high amounts of glutamic acid, an amino acid, especially in the seeds. These molecules are what make tomato, together with mushrooms, spinach or cheese, one of the best messengers of the umami flavor in Mediterranean cuisine. Like kombu seaweed or tamari, they are for Oriental cuisine. Umami, called the fifth flavor, offers a special taste experience, because it serves as a bridge between other flavors, and is capable of sensitizing the palate, making it more receptive. That may be another of the characteristics that make the tomato awaken the taste buds and allow it to infuse any dish with flavor. King of the fireplaces, it goes well with aubergines, garlic, onion, olives or celery. Italians, who make great use of tomatoes, have a recipe that combines these ingredients in a single dish. This is caponata, a Sicilian stew that can be eaten cold or warm, but always seasoned with a good vinaigrette, to enhance the flavor of the tomato.